Hey everybody, Blind Way back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Eric.
And we know we're running a little late here with this Heroes Reborn.
A little late.
We've had a few issues. You may have noticed that episodes 1 through 5 have all been removed.
1 through 6.
1 through 6. Have we done 6?
I think this is episode, because the first...
I guess it was 6.
Yeah, so whole 6 videos taken down by our friends at NBC.
Yeah, so they've all been removed. A couple issues with some other videos here and there.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're looking at doing now is reformatting the way we're doing some of these videos.
Especially
Heroes, since... Yeah. Apparently, NBC's like, no, if anyone watches anything Heroes Reborn related, it needs to be on their network.
Which is weird because I think they're kind of strapped for people to watch Heroes Reborn in general. Maybe they're just pissed off that we were kind of dragging on some of the episodes. I don't know exactly how it happened, but we're going to keep watching.
Yeah.
Because this is Heroes and we want to watch it.
Yeah.
And from what you guys were telling us, you were so mad that we have not reacted yet because it's an awesome episode.
Yeah, so some of the reactions in these reaction videos might be shortened to what they used to be.
Very.
And there probably won't be any video in these anymore.
Not for Heroes at all.
You might still see video and some other stuff with some other reactions until we kind of figure out maybe a different format of how we're going to do this. But more of our recap and analysis and review section is going to be lengthened a little bit more to kind of discuss what we saw and how we felt about different things.
Yep.
And you're still probably going to see some reaction of like some of the bigger moments in the episodes.
Yes.
But how it used to be, where it was like 10 minutes of footage and whatnot of us reacting, is probably going to be not there.
Axed.
Yeah. So, thank you for being patient and kind of waiting with us through getting this stuff kind of figured out. This week's been a little crazy with all that kind of happening at once and us kind of being like, well, what are we going to do then?
Yeah.
A lot of work goes into these videos, trying to get them out there as fast as we can. Sometimes Eric and I are up until like 7, 8 in the morning trying to get the edits done and get the upload ready so that they're up there the next morning. That might still happen, or they might end up getting pushed back more into the next day at some point, just since we're not sure how this format's going to go about and exactly how we're going to have everything laid out. So it might take more time editing, so we might end up having it a little bit later in the day. But we're still going to be getting something to you, should be next day of the episodes.
Absolutely. And we're still going to be doing our Q&A episodes.
Yes. So make sure down in the comments below you're leaving any kind of questions, theories, thoughts, any of that kind of stuff, so that we can talk about that all in our actual Q&A episode. And those will come out the morning of the episode.
All except for this episode. Because we kind of missed a bunch of stuff, we're going to go ahead and just watch the episode, not worry about the Q&A. Sorry for you guys that did do some questions. We had some really awesome questions. We very much encourage you guys to do that again for this episode, and we'll be sure to bring you that Q&A back on Thursday mornings.
Yep.
I'm sure you guys are just begging to shut up, so that you guys could start the reaction. Make sure you guys come on the other end of this thing and check out our in-depth discussion and review. Yep. Let's get reborn.
All right. June 13th, part 1.
Yep.
Part 1, Eric.
Part 1.
There's going to be a part 2.
We're 7.
You gonna stop the explosion?
That's what they said.
You're not a butterfly?
Which means all these people are gonna die.
I guess not. He did say she caused a bunch of butterflies, so we should reverse those. We only have 3 hours. Can he stop time? Mohinder! And Angela Kelly! Eric! Ah!
Claire? Wait. Who is this?
Who was it?
Huh?
I mean, Claire's still alive, right?
Yeah, she's alive in this.
Yeah.
This timeline. We saw Mohinder and Angela!
I know, that was cool. Wait. What was that?
The sun burned him.
Super sunburn?
She's setting it all up.
She was working... Noah was working with her.
Oh yeah, we knew that they were working together. Yamagato Industries, what?
Oh.
The hero.
That's her father. Right? He looks so young.
His hair shorter. See him in the game.
So his power is to transfer things over.
From real life to data, from data to real life.
Yeah. And he's taking the sword. But how does the sword become an avatar for it?
What do you mean? He put some kind of data in it. Oh, that's the little hidden door that he opened before.
Yeah. Like Harry Potter. Harry Potter. That's really funny.
Evolution is great when it's controlled. Random evolution, not so much.
That's all evolution
I thought
is.
you of all people would understand that.
There's no control in evolution.
Living with she's in surgery.
This time, you see the
Surgery?
I will stop the bomb.
Ooh.
Why didn't
Ooh,
you just?
I love when he does that.
Why didn't you just send him otherwise?
No, it's fun this way. What's she in surgery for? How could she not heal?
I'm sorry. We tried everything that we could. We were able to save the children.
Children?
Your daughter died in childbirth.
She had twins? Who would they...
Wait, they were able to save the children?
Yeah.
How'd she die in childbirth? She can heal.
Who are the two twins?
Not my speech, but
About
The
that,
timing doesn't work for
I'm afraid there's been a change in the schedule.
Tommy and Melina.
You won't be speaking today after all.
Unless they go back in time. Oh. Damn it.
Oh wait, there's a dart.
Yeah.
Get him to the
I
garage.
wanted him to do a super strength.
Does he still have it?
Spider-Man stuff. Who's the father? Did he not know that she was pregnant?
when this place blows up, they'll never find you.
That tower.
Trying to use your power. You can't.
Oh, he's gonna fight him.
Oh! Ah!
What? Surprised to see me? You're supposed to be in the Eternal Fortress. Plans changed.
Ah! Oh, come on,
Hey,
hero.
You're the master of time and space.
Don't cut him in pieces, though.
Harris is the six
He's
bombs.
the bombs, yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he had two swords.
Yeah. Is the bomb just gone? Is the bomb gone?
That doesn't make any sense.
Is there now two bombs?
I don't know.
Are they gonna fight two Harrises? He's like Hydra. He's like a real Hydra.
Yeah. Hey, I got new clothes and 2 bombs. And 3 bombs and 4 bombs.
Stabs him. Oh, he's getting hit.
Scott. Yeah, he still got his power.
Yeah.
Philip Prime.
Stabs him. Don't cut him in pieces.
You can't stop us like Rowan Nakamura. Actually, I can't.
Oh.
But I must know what happens if I do.
What?
Is he stuck?
Too many butterflies.
No, he's going through all the different possibilities. He created a game save.
He did, yeah.
That's cool. I like that.
I'm sorry, Claire.
It's weird that we're not seeing her face right now.
Yeah.
I couldn't protect
I get it, but check the back of her head. Right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Phoebe.
Phoebe.
That's why. Is that why Claire can't heal?
No. That's something different.
Why?
This just happened. She's been dead for a bit. It's gonna block out the
sun?
eclipse or whatever. It's gonna simulate an eclipse.
Yep.
Remember when they had the eclipse and they all lost power? That's what she's doing.
Yep. There's the first bomb.
And I know the perfect place. The safest place. A year from now, Erica will be looking for a 1-year-old baby.
And how old was Claire when she manifested?
It's Tommy and Melina.
They'll have time to mature. They'll be more capable of stopping this thing. Absolutely not.
Is he called Tommy though or Nathan?
Nothing we have done has worked so far.
Nathan. After the son I lost.
And Melina. After my mother.
So they go back to 1999 and they're raised and then they're the same age.
I'll erase all the security footage and no one will ever know they were here.
Sorry. I'm late. But
The nurse.
I told you it was gonna be at my house.
That's the mom.
Isn't it Tommy's mom?
Yeah.
Came home, shower, and change.
Who is she?
I wasn't sure you wanted to celebrate.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
What?
She's giving Tommy his birthday cake. On the day of the explosion when she just gave birth to him, whatever. Delivered him.
Thanks, Mom. I can't believe
She just delivered her son.
it's turning. It'll be alright. I'm ready.
Holy shit.
Dad taught me everything he knows.
Dad.
He did.
Is Dad real dad or is Dad... Dad can't be real dad because he didn't know real dad.
No. Noah sees Noah. Noah off.
Well, he either thinks it's a time traveler
Siler.
or it's a shapeshifter.
He's gonna kill her.
Eric, what if he dies here and Noah had to forget about it?
No, shut up.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, no!
Damn it. He ain't gonna kill himself.
Why is he saving Erica? He still thinks Erica's good?
Erica, he knows Erica's bad because she had him locked away.
Yeah, right? Well, why is he...
He just thinks that something's going on with this new guy. I gotta figure it out. I have to know what's going on.
Well, we gotta wait a week.
He's gonna create a fucking butterfly. Well, less than a week because we were late.
Well, I think they were right, though. I think it was a good episode.
It was a very good episode. You guys were awesome for letting us know. You didn't see all of our reaction, just a little bit of it. But trust me, the whole time we were like, whoa, what's going on here? Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, look at these damn notes. I got a lot of damn notes. Okay. Let's just get the big stuff out of the way.
We got Mohinder and Angela.
We got Mohinder and Angela back, yay!
That's awesome.
And Mohinder and Angela both still have their powers.
Yep.
We were still kind of unsure if Mohinder still had his shitty Spider-Man power. But he does.
He just has strength power.
Well, he didn't have it at the end.
Well, he does.
Because Phoebe took it all away.
He has it, though.
That was our theory.
So is he... Yeah. That she took away the
The
powers?
theory was taking all the powers of all the Evos away. That's power. I mean, there were how many there? There had to have been like 100 there.
Yeah. And how far away was she?
Yeah.
'Cause
And that was a big cloud. Now, did an eclipse happen at that exact moment, or did she create the eclipse?
No, she created it. She absorbed the light from it, I think, and created the eclipse.
All right. So she can simulate an eclipse. Kind of like how Saiyans can simulate a full moon.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Aaron, let's go through some of your stuff that you got.
I'm just really curious how it happens because it seems like Phoebe is doing this to get her brother to be safe in the future.
Yes.
But yet kills her brother in the future.
Her. She's obviously, I mean, the room they're keeping her in, the way they've been speaking to her, she's being conditioned. I think she's being brainwashed. She's being used just like all the other Evos have been used so far. Mm-hmm. I still wonder why Harris is doing the stuff he's doing, why he's on this side.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
I mean, she obviously hates Evos. He has to know that.
I mean, back with Primatech, with the way the company was back then, I kind of understood a little bit where, like, usually they were going after the bad guys.
Ones. Yeah, the
but
ones that were going to
like,
cause problems.
Well, she has a vision and she's going to save it. But it looks like she's just going to... She wants to wipe out Evos and save humans.
I mean, Primatech had the bag and tag. You tag them, you let them go.
Yeah.
Except for the really bad ones.
And it was usually for monitoring, just to make sure they're safe, make sure they're not hurting people and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't as dirty as this seems, you know?
Yeah.
I didn't get Hero why he was like, we only have 3 hours. It's like,
you can stop time. You should be able to have...
You should have plenty of time to go and look for bombs.
Yeah, well, but I really enjoyed the sequence of him going through every scenario and trying to stop it, and he couldn't do it. That was cool. And I liked the... it was kind of like a save point in a video game. It's like, I know I'm about to fight the Elite Four right now, so I'm going to save now, where I have all my potions, all my stuff, you know, everything. Then you go for it, and you just try to get every single way of doing it. Well, that was cool, seeing him go... That was cool.
I've also at times, too, like, saved and then went and did this.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wonder what happened if I did... Like, go back and I'll do this way.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll just use a save file.
So that was really cool. I love evolution of powers, and that we've never seen that before. Mm-hmm. So that was really interesting.
We were talking about Hero with Phoebe's power preventing it. Yeah. How does that work? Like, if he leaves New York, where Phoebe's not at, and teleports to Odessa, where Phoebe was preventing powers, does he just not show up there? Is he still stuck in New York? Does he get as close as he can? Does he still show up and then can't get out? You know what I mean? Where does the prevention start?
Yeah, where does the teleportation... I mean, teleportation is...
Like
the destruction of atoms and the creation of atoms is kind of what one of the definitions is. And it's also just the movement from one place in space to another?
Yeah.
Does the energy start at the, he's always, and then he pops out and he's not going, So the idea should be that the power happens at the beginning and the result is the
get in
end.
there. So like him and Tommy should be able to teleport to where Phoebe is, but then probably can't teleport out once she's there.
That makes sense, I think.
So,
but I do not believe that Claire was dead because Phoebe was already doing that.
You don't think so?
I don't, because when a regenerator is pregnant, I had to assume she was a virgin, right?
Not if she was pregnant.
Well, I mean, she could have healed her hymen back.
I guess. I don't know.
I mean, you'd have to break it for in childbirth again. I mean, it just instantly heal right back. Maybe as a regenerator, when you go into childbirth, maybe your power shut off a bit, and that's when she died. I think that would make sense because I mean, in the first weeks of pregnancy, some women their bodies turn against the zygotes, and they can that's what miscarriages happen and stuff like that. It could be trauma induced, it could be that kind of stuff, but Claire could not get drunk because her body kept healing itself, Could she get pregnant? The answer has to be yes, because she's obviously had twins. So maybe something happens to her power while she's pregnant, and that's the window in which she was dead.
Kind of like how it changes hormones and whatnot. It just kind of shut down her power while she was pregnant.
It shut down her defenses for the children.
It's weird.
I think it's more likely that. I mean, and if that's the case, I mean, we still never saw her face, of course, because it's not really Hayden Pay.
That was another thing I wrote down. Is like the last goodbye he has, and he can't like see her. He kisses a sheet. You know what I mean?
He's so adamant to look at the back of
just,
her head, and we never see him actually do that.
I would have rather like the camera just been over here, and he just lifted it up, and then went down and kissed it, and then put it back.
Absolutely, you definitely needed that.
It just
I don't know
felt
why
like
I didn't do it.
just having where he got to see the connection, he got to kiss her and say goodbye, rather than like I rubbed this blonde hair and I kissed this sheet.
I didn't enjoy that either.
I don't know. Did you get a very big like Star Wars vibe?
With the twins
like,
and the
Claire
mother's
died
dad
and like died during childbirth, which I was like, why did she die during childbirth? I don't quite get it. Like she lost the will to live.
She has lost the will to live.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which
well, I think the childbirth thing.
The thing you say could make some sense.
I think that's the popular theory there.
Because I mean, there's some damage that has to be done in order to give childbirth a lot of times, and if it just heals automatically, then the child's aren't going to be born.
I mean, could her hips separate? Will she dilate? I mean, will her body heal from that trauma?
Could they give her a C-section, just hold it open, and then pull the babies out, and then just close it up, and she would just heal? Save so much time? That's what they should have done. She'd be like, just cut me open and take them out.
It has to be a matter of her powers shutting off.
And I wonder if she knew, you know what I mean? Like, did she know that her powers weren't working? Did she cut herself washing dishes while she was pregnant? It was like, ow! And then just... She put a bandage on it. And
I don't know.
I'd like to know more about that, but I'm sure we probably won't find out. Because they're not gonna have Claire come in and do that. But I just have twins. I have to hide them from the bad guys. Yeah. So we'll split them up and hide them in different places. Here, maybe they end up having someone watch the one and she watched Nathan.
Now, I mean, I do feel like this was a definitive death. I didn't really see any lines or any openings for like, well, we can bring her back here now, other than.
Well, we never saw her face.
Well, yeah, but that was her.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, what if it's Phoebe used her powers, she didn't heal because of the powers, and then they cremated her body?
I mean, I don't think Phoebe was doing her power at that point, starting it. Like, she started it as that scene happened.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, Aaron. Who the hell is his father?
I mean, someone has to know. And they said, the one thing that we know about him is that I didn't want you to go and try to save your father.
Yeah.
The thing, too, is like, no. The father has to die. No? I don't know. Does she know he came back and, like, okay, the one nurse there, right?
Yeah.
There's a nurse. She helped deliver Tommy.
Yeah, and she's
Nathan.
The same one.
And now she's the one also watching Nathan.
So that means that somebody came, gave her a baby in 1999, and then told her, hey, you're then going to deliver this same baby?
Does she know? Or it was just like went back in time? It's like, hey, adopt this baby, take care of it? Because if she knows that he was from time, maybe the father died, and I didn't want you to save him because she didn't want him to go to wherever it was that he died to save him from dying.
That doesn't imply that he's traveling in time?
Who?
Tommy?
No, Tommy's living through time.
Oh, Okay.
His father, got Claire pregnant while Tommy's alive, living. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! You're right.
So like, if he died before Tommy was born, Tommy could go and try to save his dad from dying from before he was born. But only if the mom knew that. If the mom was just like, I adopted this baby and didn't know.
I get it. He could theoretically be older than his dad.
Yeah. The dad could have been at June 13th, you know?
Yeah. What was it? The dad is...
But I don't know who it could be. It could have been one of the boyfriends. I'm trying to think of someone from like in the past that it could have been. Who was she with at the end of the season? She was with some guy, wasn't she?
No, she was with a chick.
What?
Yeah, she was with she had like a lesbian horror house. Remember that thing? Her and this chick were like hanging out and kissing and stuff. And
I didn't go back and watch season 4.
yeah.
Anyway,
She was hanging with a chick.
Well, obviously,
and then she was hanging with
she has
Robert
a father
Kepner.
somewhere.
Okay.
Unless it was like an artificial insemination type of thing.
Okay. All right. So, a year or 9 months from June 13th, she bangs some dude. That guy. Why wouldn't you save him?
And the mom knows his birthday is on June 13th because she brought him a fucking cupcake.
Yeah, and it had one candle because that was
he was
literally
one day. It was his first day.
It was his first birthday. In a way, it was his 0 birthday. But
Yeah.
Huh? Where the hell Melina go?
I don't know. That's the thing. Like, she went up to freaking Antarctica while Hinder was watching.
It is very Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like, except that Leia would go to a good home, like Alderaan, and Luke went to fucking the desert. Melina went to the fucking tundra.
Yeah.
Huh. Wow, okay. So we don't know who the father is, but I think that's going to come into play.
And so with all this, so that Noah could protect the kids who were important to the future, he had the Haitian wipe his mind. And if he ever came back trying to find it, he had the Haitian kill him so that he could protect the children. Right?
Yeah. These children are
the only hope.
It's the prophecy that they will save the world, right?
Yeah, they will bring balance to the world.
Aaron, you know why this is a brilliant... Okay, props to the writers if they thought of this. You know why this is brilliant? Save the cheerleader, save the world. If Claire was never born, the 2 twins would never be born.
True.
The world would be destroyed.
If she was... even like back then... Because was the world ever really in danger overall
No,
back then?
Well, it kind of was because New York would go crazy. That would then destabilize everything else. That would put Siler in charge of being the president, Homeland Security. It would be kind of dystopian.
But there wasn't.
But this would be
destroying everything.
This would be an extinction event. Save the cheerleader, save the world.
Because now she has her kids who will save the world.
So because the original heroes saved Claire from being killed by Siler, then she was able to get fucked by this one guy 9 months ago from June 13th, having those kids, taking them back in time so they're old enough to stop the flare.
Yeah. Could you imagine if they didn't go back in time to save them?
Yeah.
Like, they just, all right, now you're just 1-year-old, 2-year-old kids. Man, that's crazy, though. That's nice.
Okay,
I like that.
If that is what you guys... if the writers, I doubt they watch this, but if that is what the writers...
If you're a writer for Heroes, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah. And if not, I just came up with that. That's the most brilliant thing I've ever heard in my life.
That's great.
Save the cheerleader. You literally saved the world for a show you don't even have canceled yet.
Yeah. Now, for viewers, too, that watch this that haven't watched the first Heroes, which there might still be some, maybe there's not.
I guess.
But in the first season, the main thing that our protagonists were told, which actually was Hiro Nakamura, who went back in time to tell Peter Petrelli, was that save Claire, who was a cheerleader at the time, to save the world. That it was very important that she lived, and he had to save her from the main bad guy. So all that seems to be culminating with this episode and this season of what's going on.
Yeah. I don't have anything else.
Eric, how do you feel about Heroes Reborn?
About time.
This just has me so much more excited than I
don't get me wrong. This is awesome. I love this episode. I liked last episode better. I did not love
the first five episodes. Were just kind of like,
honestly. I mean, you could have started with this one, and maybe maybe like 1 or 2 more before that. You know, I feel like I don't want to rag on the show because it did awesome. Good job, Heroes. The first 5 to 6 episodes not so awesome. I forgive it because I'm so excited right now.
Yeah, and
don't ruin that.
We're gonna have a part 2.
We have part 2.
What's going on June 13th?
Noah versus Noah. A Noah off. Noah in the Ark off.
Now the Haitians said, "I made you forget not what but who." So is that solely pertaining to the kids, or does something happen to future Noah that he has to forget about?
I think it's solely pertaining to the kids. I think he's trying to protect the children from him.
You think?
I think so.
Because, I mean, that
Yeah,
Noah...
we have to watch part 2 to be able to know.
Yeah, that Noah doesn't know about the kids yet.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what if Noah dies?
Yeah.
You know, there's not... Oh, man, I'd be so sad if Noah died. I would not like that. But
No.
if he did, and then the Haitian made him forget about
Yes.
that.
Yeah. I like the idea that, hey, that's Nathan Petrelli's grandson. That's Peter Petrelli's...
Nathan Petrelli's grandson. What do you mean?
Nathan Petrelli is the father of Claire.
Yeah, the
Claire
real father,
has
Claire.
these
Okay.
kids.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And that's, yeah, so...
That's her great-granddaughter.
Yeah.
And great-grandson.
Yes. So, I like that. I'm still not sold on Melina.
Eric, I'm just really excited. I think this was great. Make sure that you guys are going to be leaving your theories, comments, and questions and everything down below for our Q&A.
Mm-hmm.
We're still going to be having Q&As. This is going to be an exciting Q&A, I think.
Yeah, man. Tell us what you think about the Save the Cheerleader, Save the World connection.
Yeah.
I think that's
That's a neat
cool.
theory. I like that.
Who are your predictions on who the father is? What he's doing? What happened with Claire? What's happening with Phoebe? What's going to happen with Noah?
What the hell was Dennis's power?
Ah! What was that?
I don't know.
All right.
It's like you just get skin cancer.
What a terrible power.
It was awful. So, but anyway, I'm excited about Heroes.
It feels really good to be excited about Heroes.
Yeah, it does. Once again, thanks for bearing with us too with this being a little bit later. Like, subscribe, and join us for our Q&A next week before Heroes airs.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure you guys, if you guys like Flash, Arrow, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Walking Dead, Game of Thrones.
Ooh, Game of Thrones Season 1 with Calvin, who's never seen it. That's awesome.
Yep, all that right here on our channel, so make sure you subscribe. And until next time, I'm Aaron.
I'm Flying Man!
Eric, hit the button.